Hi, Rhonda. I
Hi.
want to welcome you back. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen you. Just want to start off by reminding you that, this is a safe place for you to talk, to open up about what you've been feeling and dealing with. Everything here is kept confidential. If for any reason we have to break that confidentiality, I'll give you something in writing and we'll talk about it and discuss it. Last time you were here, we were working with you on your daughter leaving and you just coming to terms with that, you making peace with it. You were having some issues at work as a result of it. We talked about you getting out and meeting with friends and just having some you time and enjoying yourself and loving you. If I remember correctly, the last time we talked, you were making some progress there. You had also connected with the program through your job to possibly talk to some people. Um, so how have things been going? How have your frustration levels been at work?
hmm It was getting a little better at first. I'm still, trying to work on resolving some of the issues, and what I'm finding out is that it's not always just me.
Hmm.
I'm working on some things, but some other people probably need to work on some things too.
Hmm.
Um, just trying to, um, you know, remember the things that we talked about, the little stress balls and not being frustrated when I go in and trying to work things out.
Hmm. So I hear that there are some things that other people should be working on. What observations have you made?
Um, just that I was maybe adding a little fuel to the fire until now that things are going a little more positively. It's not, everybody's not jumping on board, but um, just, running a little interference and, um, it's just little petty stuff and it's just irritating.
Mm.
I just need to come up with some more ways to cope and get used to dealing with the things that are going on because none of them are really related to the actual job.
In what ways do you feel you were adding fuel to the fire?
But when I was slamming the doors before, not de stressing,
Hmm.
just
Hmm.
not having a good day, going in irritated because I wasn't doing anything but sleeping. And I think I just kind of set them up for it. And now that I'm trying to deal with it, I think, I think the fire is still there. It's just not being put on by me. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, in considering that you still have to deal with the fire, even though you say that you're no longer adding fuel to it, what ways are you finding that you're able to deal with it, considering the fact that you've addressed your contributions to it?
Um, well, we had talked about, going through some resources at work. And, I am spending a little time, talking to my supervisor, a couple times a week, uh, trying to tell her where I'm at and what's going on. And they also have little, programs. I mean, not just the de-stressing that you and I talked about, but it's more of an anger management type of deal.
Hmm.
And I'm not really sure if that's, I mean, I need to do something about the stress, but um, I don't really feel like it's anger management. Like, the people that are going in for anger management have actually done more than shut a drawer. And so,
Are you feeling angry?
no, and that's why I said I didn't feel that the anger management was appropriate. I didn't really do anything to people. I probably was a little resistive, but
Hmm.
um, yeah, no, I don't feel it was anger management. But the de stressing and some of the other stuff, the deep breathing that you and I talked about, and trying to find stuff to do so that I'm not sleeping all day and going in and then being irritated before I get there. Those things are helping, but I don't think I have an anger management problem. I'm not really sure. I'm somewhere in between de stressing and anger management because I'm not slamming the doors anymore, but I still feel frustrated because I don't feel like it's changing quick enough.
Did you share that with the program director, with the person you were speaking with the work
Um,
program? Maybe there's another avenue that needs to be ventured?
I can ask them if there's something like a step down from anger management
Yeah.
to because it's just I don't think I was having the same issue as some of the other people that came to talk and
Mhm.
deal with what's going on. It's kind of like, oh, why are you here? You don't have
From what I'm hearing, you're having more frustrations than actual anger.
right, and I
Mhm.
would agree with that.
Mhm.
I still don't know how to fully deal with it. But I mean, like I said, on my part, it's getting better, and maybe I thought that it was maybe all me, but really it's not just all me.
Are you able to speak with your coworkers about what's frustrating you? Do you feel the lines of communication are open?
Um, Sometimes I think sometimes it's a joke, you
Mm-hmm.
know. That I think they clown and they like to clown, and that's just the way it is. So even when you try to, like, someone pointed out, my supervisor pointed out that things are going well for me, and I've always been a good worker, but you know she commented about, no slams this week. That's absolutely excellent. And, um, good job, Rhonda. And everybody was just like, kind of making fun of it. Like, oh, you ain't
So
saying anything about what I did this week. It's just the same. It's the same crazy pettiness.
it sounds though like you're not truly being heard, like you're not truly being taken seriously. That this is, something that you're working on. That the drawer slamming and going in to see the boss is not you participating in the joke, as you put. How do you
Mm.
feel knowing that your coworkers are not respecting what you're doing?
I mean, I think my boss does,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I don't. My coworkers are just, I mean, they are who they are. And, there was a time when I contributed to part of that. So now I have to try to back off and not be a part of it. I know it's going to just take some time. And I have to continue doing some of the stuff that I'm doing. But
Okay. Are you feeling secure with your boss? That they are actually understanding and hearing you when you're telling them what's going on?
I think so. I'm not really sure that they know how um, to deal with it. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
think that I've gotten more useful information from you than I have my supervisor. It's more like me telling her what I'm going through or what I'm trying to work on, and she taking note of it, but she doesn't really like have any suggestions. She doesn't. I don't really think she's really supervised before.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I mean, I think that she's embracing what I'm trying to do, but I don't think as a supervisor she knows exactly how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just need to find a good balance in between anger management and de-stressing.
And once we're done, we can take a look at that list of programs offered
Okay.
through your job to see if there's maybe a different setting more suitable. Let's switch gears a little bit. What positive things are happening at work?
Um, well, I've been a little happier. Things have been going better. Um, yeah, computer doesn't work. I don't like scream. I don't get angry.
Mm-hmm.
I just walk away and take a deep breath. I did try to look for a quiet place to go to in between the frustration and the craziness, but yeah, I'm starting to try to do it right at my cubicle.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
good. Just not quite there because it's not solely on me, and I'm sure that somebody else might have tried to work on, you know, they're where I'm at for different reasons, and I probably just acted just like they're acting towards me right now, which probably
Mm-hmm.
doesn't help the situation, but maybe we'll all be on the same page one day.
Mm-hmm. I remember you telling me that you enjoy reading. Have you incorporated things that you enjoy, like, during your breaks and your lunch, maybe going walking or anything to help with the de-stressing besides the deep breathing?
Well, I do pull out the rules a little more and
Hmm.
started a little book, and so when the computer's not working or things are just not going the right way, then I just pull that out and read that, and that helps to bring me down. And yeah, pull out my stress balls and little equipment and stuff, and just kind of do that. Listening to music helped a lot. And just trying to get distracted, stay focused.
Okay, so while I hear that there are still some things frustrating you at work, they're more work related, more work centered, not so much centered on you missing your daughter now that she's gone from the home. I hear you saying that you're taking steps to de-escalate yourself and to just calm yourself instead of reacting. All of these, which are very, very good steps that you're taking. How do you feel your progress has been?
I think it's been pretty good. I still feel like something might be missing, but I think it's good. It just, like I said, it's going to take some time, and I probably have been, on the other side of the joking when someone else was working on something. So now I just need to realize that it's going to take time, and I need to be a little more encouraging to that person, so that they can then turn around and encourage me, or we can start to encourage each other. But it's going to have to be something that we all kind of work on. It just can't be one of us at a time.
Well, absolutely. And, a lot of times providing a smile is the easiest way to get a smile.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a little philosophy that I like to live by. You give a smile, you get a smile. And
Hopefully it's contagious.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And outside of work, are you still maintaining your friendships and your outings and not staying at home?
Some of them have dropped off, but I'm still doing a few,
Mm-hmm.
so that I'm not going home. And it may not always include somebody, but a little walk, or just driving around listening to music, but not sitting at home so much.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the library and just sitting and um, reading, as opposed to just reading at home and not getting out. Yeah, so that's been good. Just not a lot of. It's not necessarily meeting a lot of people. I have had a couple dinners with some people, but um, I think overall it's been good. But I probably need to do a few more of the things that you suggested, like maybe join a group of some type and
Mm-hmm.
actually stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, maybe we can look up some things that are in your local area, some book clubs, or just some of the local events that are coming up. Maybe you can suggest to some of your friends, that you all go to participate in. Um, well, overall, it sounds like you're making steady progress. Um, Acknowledging the fact that you have to be an encouragement while waiting for encouragement, I think is a really, really big step for you. And it shows your strength of character, that while you did participate in the jokes, um, that, you also are there for people as well. And you know, um, I, I think that once we really look at some more activities that you can do, some things just to keep you more focused, finding a different um, avenue for you to express yourself from the anger management, finding that step down, that in between that you had talked about. I think, we'll see you still moving in a good direction. Are you still keeping communication with your daughter regularly?
Yes, it's fallen off a little bit. It's not, several times a day, but it's every now and again. It's getting more to a balance, good balance, not a bad
Okay,
balance.
so you feel good about the decrease in
Oh
calls.
yeah, we were talking way too much.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Saturday mornings we dropped it down from 4 hours to like maybe an hour.
okay.
So I mean, I'm not the only one that cut the cord. She's having a difficulty too, but
How does that
she's
make you
hanging in.
feel? Does that make you smile a little bit to know it's not just one way?
Sometimes, because that means I probably created that. Meeting with the meetings that we've been having, I've been noticing things that I might have thought was out of my control, and it had more to do with me than I thought. So I probably helped, yeah, use some super glue on the umbilical cord so that it wouldn't cut, but it would stretch. And so now she just calls when she has questions, or she calls to tell me when she's having a good day, but they're shorter and brief, just, instead of checking in every and then getting the recap on Saturday. So
Okay.
going back. She's getting a little more active too.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like we have a plan of action. We'll look at those things here in a moment. And is there anything else you wanted to talk about today?